Hey guys, I'd like to thank you all for all the many questions that I have received in the last 24 hours. There has been close to 100 and I'm really blown away, and thank you for that. I will try to get to as many as I possibly can, if not all of them, but it might take me a week or so to do that. So, first of all, before I get started, I would like to just say that in no way or form am I trained medically. If medical does come up in the answers, it's guided by spirit. I highly recommend that those that may need or feel that they need receive doctors or medical treatment, whether it be a doctor, it be a social worker, it be somebody trained in that area. I cannot stress that highly enough. I can only give you what spirit gives me, but what I give you is yours to do what you feel the need to do with. So please keep that in mind, and that goes for anybody that you may see or have a reading with. 99% of the time they are not trained in medical. If they have, that's different, but in most circumstances they are not professionals in that field. So please take that on board as well. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight in. And first of all, the question that we have is, Milena, am I with the right person? Okay, Milena, thank you for your question. Yes, I do feel that you are with the right person and you are where you need to be at the moment. I do feel there is children around that relationship and they need that strong basis. I do feel that you question things at times, but you need to trust within yourself. You are the only one that knows if it's right for you or not, but Spirit is telling me at the moment you are where you need to be. Okay, so honey, thank you for your question and I hope that helps. The next one I'm not going to give a name with. The question is, my son died 4 years ago. I would love for him to tell me and to tell us what happened. Okay, right. I get the feeling this one's very involved. I do feel that he has died suddenly. I feel there is a shooting around that one. I'm getting the letter P for some reason with that. So whether Spirit's name, I feel like I've got a short name. So whether I've got Paul, I actually feel like I've got two people stepping in with this one. I feel like I've got the son for yourself, but I also feel that he is with somebody else that has passed or near passing since his passing 4 years ago. I do feel that this one is quite complicated, but I do feel that he is very much at peace. And I am also being told that you have to allow yourself the time to grieve. I know that you're looking for the answers and you want to know what's happened on that at that time. I do feel there was arguing around that situation. So whether I feel like I've got force somehow, so whether I've got the law or I've got somebody that has tried to control the situation, there is arguments around that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and please know that your son is very much at peace. He sends his love, especially to you, Mum. I feel Dad has struggled with that as well, and I need to send the love to you both. So please know that he's not alone. He is taking care of the other male that is with him in spirit. I feel the other male is younger, and I feel there's tragedy around that as well. I feel that your son was taken well before his time, and there, as much as you feel you need the answers, I also feel that your son needs you to be able to move on and know that he's at peace. So thank you for your question. The next one is Judith. Okay, Judith, will I have the money to do what I feel I need to do soon? I get yes, you will have the money to do what you feel you need to do, but I don't feel that it's going to come as soon as you would like it to. I actually feel that you've probably got a few more months longer to wait. So please be patient, and I know I struggle with patience as well. So it will come. Have that clear picture of what you want. I tell my clients, always have that clear picture of what you want. Release it to the universe every day, but don't confuse that picture. Know what you want and stick with it. Otherwise, you start changing that, you will confuse the universe. You will put things out there that won't match what you want. If you start second guessing yourself, what sort of message are you putting out there for the universe? So know in your heart what you want, set the intentions, release it every day, let the universe help you to provide that, and also to stay positive. I'm a very strong believer in positivity brings more positive energy. I always say to my clients, you can be going through the hardest thing, but I want you to look at something positive in the situation. I don't care how small the positives are, there's always something in there that's positive. Things happen for a reason, and there's lessons in life to be learned, and so on and so on. But if you can concentrate on that positive, it will continue to manifest the positive and push the negative out. If you're going to be stuck in that negative mindset, it's going to help manifest more negativity. So that goes not just for yourself, but that goes for everybody. You need to look at the positives. You need to look at the focus on the good stuff, not the bad stuff, or why me, or whatever. Accept what's happened and we move forward. So hopefully that helps you, Judith. But I do feel that the money will be there. You will get what you want. It's just going to take that little bit longer. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked on that question. The next one is for Michelle. Will I ever find a job before I can't pay my bills anymore? I am so stressed. Michelle, I feel for you, honey. Money is tight for a lot of people. I do feel that you will find work, but you need to look outside of your comfort zone. Okay, I do feel that you're getting to the stage that you will take on anything in the way of work, but I want to say you need to just be open to anything at the moment. Work will come. I feel it'll be something that you won't be happy with, but it'll be a stepping stone to start with. For some reason, I feel like I need to be looking in newspapers. So whether you're looking at the moment in papers or the local newspapers for jobs vacant, I feel like I want to go back to the old style of finding work that way. Okay, so I wish you all the very best, and please let us know how you go. But I feel that over the next 6 weeks, there's going to be change around that. 6 is coming in very strong around that, so whether it's 6 weeks or the 6th of a month. Okay, and hey, we're in June, so stay positive. Like I said, look at the positives. Okay, this one is a little bit more of a complicated question. This one, I'm not going to share the lady's name either, but she will know who it is by me reading you her question. Are my husband and I going to keep fighting like this forever? Am I honestly that horrible to him that I deserve the way he treats me? Do I honestly ask too much from him, and am I being selfish? Okay. Okay, I can only give it as I get it. I do feel there is pressure there, and I do feel that for now it is going to be very testing. But I also feel that you both don't understand where each other's coming from. I want to say take a step back, look at the situation and assess it. Remember to breathe. Breathing is always a very important thing to do. So I don't mean shallow breathing where we're just breathing to the chest. I mean take that deep breath right down to the belly, slowly in and out, and that will help you to clear your head and balance your energy as well. Keep yourself grounded, but I think I'm feeling that both of you don't understand each other. You're both in different head spaces at the moment. I think there needs to be more give and take from both sides, but I do feel things will get better. I just feel that it's the energy around you at the moment, and I think that things have happened quite quickly over the last 2 years, and you haven't really had your time. Now, by that I mean time for the two of you to really connect. I feel that there is a lot of love and there is a lot of support around you both, but I do feel that you need to step back and reassess, talk to each other, don't yell. I'm getting the reference to talking. I want to put it to each other rather than to dictate, is the reference that I'm being given by Spirit. Know that you've both got a lot of love and support around you, and there is a lot of love and support for each other, but you just need to be able to balance that. Find that inner peace within each other and feel comfortable with that. I hope that makes sense to you, No Name. And I'd like to hear back on how you're going and wish you all the best later. Let me know later down the track how you're going, and I wish you all the best with that. Okay, the next one is Prue. Prue would like to know, will I find my perfect job that pays well, in line with my soul journey? Okay, Prue. Prue, I kind of get the feeling that you're in two minds to what you want to do at the moment. I also feel that you enjoy what you're doing, but you're sort of pulled in a different direction. You're wanting that little bit more. I do feel there is a very caring, giving side to you, but I also do feel that you have children around you as well. I want to help others. I want to give back, is the feeling that I get with your energy. So hopefully you can relate to that. I do feel that the job will fall into place. You're heading in the right direction. I feel like you need to take on more responsibility. And so I say I like I'm talking about me, but when I connect with your energy and others, I feel like I am you in that sense, if that makes gives you a clear picture of how I get my messages. Okay, don't give up hope. Stay focused. It's coming. Okay, I want to say over the next 12 months, there's going to be a little bit of study. Your direction will change a little bit, but I want to look at the bigger picture. Okay, so once again, with yourself, I suggest that you look at the bigger picture. You set your intentions to what you want, know what you want, because at the moment I just sort of feel like you're moving forward very slowly, but you're really wanting to take those bigger steps. It will come. Okay, so I wish you well with that, honey, and all the best, and hope that helps you in a way, but be patient. It will come. There'll be change this year, is the reference I get. Okay, Anita, can you please tell me if my husband has had an affair? I really need to know. I've married him the second time around. Okay, hun. I've found things I shouldn't have. Okay. First of all, with this one, I really need to say you need to trust your gut instinct. I also would like you to take a step back and assess the situation. Look at the information that you're given and try to distance yourself from your heart. Obviously, we throw ourselves in head and heart first. Only you can make that decision on where you go with that. And I do feel you have reason to question him, but I also feel that you're very much in your own head, if that makes sense. It's the feeling that you're looking for those signs. So whether the first time around the marriage didn't work due to trust issues or something along those lines, I sort of feel that you're a little bit insecure in that sense with yourself. I don't know, but I get the feeling like you have questioned yourself whether you should have married him the second time or you weren't completely comfortable with it, is the reference that I'm getting. I want to say allow yourself to trust your feelings. If the signs are being put in front of you and you can't argue with them, you need to go on your gut instinct. I could say Spirit is telling me yes or no, he's had an affair, but I do feel that you need to have your eyes open things need wide open, but things really do need to change in the relationship. At the moment, I don't feel that there is much trust around that, but you need to work that one out for yourself, and I do wish you both well with that. It might sound like a cop-out in the fact that I'm not completely committing to either way. I do feel there are signs there that has made you question that, but this is something that you need to make on your own. Spirit is showing me that you need to have the strength to stand in your own power, and you need to be able to come to that decision firstly on your own. Okay, like I said, please trust your gut feeling, because I feel that you feel he is having an affair, and that the things that you have seen are very questionable. Okay, try to ground yourself, step back, and take a look from a different view. Okay, to give you that clearer picture. I want to say breathe as well, because I feel there's anxiety around that, which is only normal, but it's not the basis to make a decision on. I hope that helps. Sorry, Anita. Okay. All right. Liz. Okay, Liz, what do you have? I would like to ask if I'm heading on the right path to a successful future, sorry. I'm hoping of and therefore for what is in store. Sorry, I can't even read my own writing. I was quickly scribbling these questions down. I need to work out how to bring it up on the screen at the same time as recording. Okay, Liz, are you heading in the right direction? Spirit tells me yes, straight away, and I feel like there's no questions with that. To the successful future. Okay, yes, I do feel that you're heading in the right direction and it will be successful. I also feel that you've had a couple of little hiccups along the way, and it comes with patience. I also feel that you're a little bit like myself, that struggles with patience. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to being patient. If I want something, I want it now, and I will make it happen now. It's not necessarily all a bad thing, but we need to learn that as well. I'm hoping of, and there's what's in store. Okay, so you would like to know what's in store with that successful future. I do see a house for yourself, so I'm not sure whether you're in your own home now or not, but I do feel that I'm closer to the water, as in the sea. I do feel that we have our own house. I feel like I'm working towards that, and I do feel very settled in that area. Okay, I also feel that you want to be in your own business as well. Okay, I want to say be prepared to do the hard work, because it is going to be a lot of hard work, but there is going to be the success with that as well. Don't question yourself. I'm being told to tell you to trust within yourself. You know you've got the ability to make it happen, so you can do it. Okay? Thanks, Liz. I hope that also makes sense to you as well. Turn the page. Okay, Christine would like to know, we would like to move away from this area in the near future. Can you see this happening for us? I get yes, Christine. I do feel that it's coming. I also feel that the time frame that you're sort of putting on yourself is a little bit unreasonable, and it will take a little bit longer. I want to say give it another 3 or 4 months in that time frame. I do feel that you'll be heading south with that. So from where you are based now, I want to head south in direction. I want to say it's kind of going to be like a new start, new beginnings, fresh start, away, leave the past in the past, and have that distance between the past to the future, if that makes sense. So good luck, Christine, with that. When it does happen, it will happen quite quickly. It's just getting the emotion, or getting the motion happening, getting that energy move. Okay. Also, once again, set your intentions to what you want and help release it to the universe, so that will help fall into place as well. all the best with the move, and I'm sure you'll be happy in where you end up. Okay. All right. Katie, can you please tell me how long before I'm in a relationship and who it might be with? Okay, Katie, relationships. There seems to be a lot of questions around relationships with the questions that I have scrolled through. I am being told you need to be patient. I feel that you need to do the work on yourself at the moment, and a relationship will fall into place. So whether there has been something in your past that has left you protecting your heart, I don't feel that you're opening your heart space up completely at the moment to give fully. But I also want to say, do the work on yourself, allow yourself that time to heal, and a relationship will come. Whether it's a relationship on a physical level in the past that you've been hurt by, or whether it's a family member or just a friend's relationship, I actually feel that you're not giving yourself completely at the moment, and you're not quite at that stage to do it. It will come. I do feel that the gentleman that the relationship will be with, you have already crossed paths with. I get a tall gentleman, tall and thin. So I wish you all the best with that, but I do get happiness around that. Okay, happiness, excitement, and the feeling of enjoying that, discovering each other. Okay, so I'll leave you with that and hope that helps. Rebecca would like to know, are we doing the right thing financially? Straight away, Spirit has told me yes. I feel that you second guessed yourself a lot. Pardon me. I don't know if you get indigestion or if it's Spirit around you that had indigestion, but all of a sudden they are drawing me to the indigestion. If you're getting it, I kind of feel like there's more, it's coming from food, okay? If it's not you, it's the gentleman around you. Between the three of you, I'm picking up on the energy sort of thing. So it might be worth looking at what the food intake is with that. Okay, like I said, I'm not medically trained, but they're taking me around that. I actually feel like I've got the burning sensation like an onion feel or an acidy feel to the food that is aggravating that. I do feel that financially you're doing the right thing. I do want to say take it slow though. I feel that things have happened on quite a quickly front to what you have been doing. So I want to say things do move fast around you, but yes, it is. Do the work, go the distance is what I've been told, and it will pay off. Okay, Rebecca? So good luck with that. And I just want to say trust in yourself and know that you're doing the right thing for you. Okay? Simone. Okay, this is a health question. Will radiation work on my brain? Okay, Simone, I'm so sorry to hear that you're needing to have radiation. I do feel that there's going to be positive results from that, but I also feel like I need to suggest to you to stay positive. I get the message that I need to, from Spirit, that I need to remind you that you've got the inner strength. So whether lately you have been questioning that more so, Spirit is showing me that you've got the inner strength. So dig deep, and you're a fighter, okay, hun? I do feel that radiation is going to have a positive outcome, but I do feel that it's going to be slow progress, okay? I send my love and I send healing as well, so please accept that and know that you've got a lot of love and support around you, okay? I want to say tomorrow's a brighter day. So with that, I get the feeling that there's up and down days at the moment, and you're probably having more down days than up days. Just remember tomorrow's a brighter day, and it's a new day. Okay. All right, sweetie. Sending love with that. Okay. Teresa, what will my next job be? I see paperwork. I'm sorry, hon. I don't know if you like paperwork, but I'm seeing paperwork around that. So to me, I feel like I've got a lot of bookwork involved around that. I do feel that there will be a bit of study with that as well. Okay, I'm not getting much more of a clearer picture, but I do get the bookwork, I get the study that will come with that. So I want to say it's going to test your boundaries a little bit. You need to be accepting and go with it. Don't fight it, just accept it and go with it. Okay, all the best finding that new job. All right. Elizabeth, can you see me having children? If so, when please? Trying to keep the faith and hope, but so hard. Honey, I understand that. I myself had trouble falling pregnant. I have two beautiful girls now, but both of them took time and I needed help with that. More than my husband could give me, put it that way. I won't tell him I put it that way. I do see children around you. I do see 3 children around you. Now, they will give me children around you, whether it's biological or they come from adoption, other ways. There is other ways to have children, okay? I do see 3 children with you. I do feel that you need to stay positive with that. I also feel that you need to have fun with that as well. So whether you've been trying for a while and things aren't happening, I'm being reminded to enjoy each other, to have fun with it. Not make it about pregnancy, make it about the love for each other. But yes, you will have children around you. So don't give up hope. And if the traditional way doesn't work, there are other ways. Okay, and I understand your frustration and how hard it is to keep that faith. I spent a few years not understanding why I couldn't get pregnant and others could, and looking at others going, oh my God, look at the way they treat their children. I wouldn't treat mine that way. That's their journey. This is your journey, and I do see children in that journey. So I wish you all the best with that. Okay. Jody, thank you, Jody, for your question. Do you see a partner and more children in my future? Jody, I do see a partner with you, and I do feel that it's probably within the next 2 years. I do get children around you already, but I also feel that he's got children around him. I don't necessarily see any more biological children for you, but I do see you taking on his children like they're yours. So with that, I get the reference to more than likely the children will be living more with you and him when it comes to that time. Okay, I see three children. All right, so I feel that 3 children is more around what he is going to bring to the relationship as well. Okay, so all the best in finding him, but I do feel that things will be very positive and very happy with that. Okay, Julie. Thank you, Julie, for your question. Can you see my oldest son ever getting back on track? He seems to be going nowhere fast. Oh, okay. I get a lot of heartache around that. Whether that's for you or that's for him, I'm not too sure. I actually do feel there's a lot going on around your son. I feel that he's very much a thinker and he's very much in his own head. For some reason, I feel like I need to be able to switch my mind off with him. So I would say he's always thinking, but when it comes to it, I don't feel that he thinks things out. He's too deep in his own head and needs to take that step back. Yes, I do see things changing, but I want to say it's going to be a slow process. He needs to sit in his own energy for a little while, is what I've been told. I also feel that he needs to work through things, and he's his own worst enemy in putting pressure on himself. He wants to keep people at a distance as well, because I feel that there's issues with not allowing others to get too close with him. So I hope that makes sense, but please be patient. I know you're probably the person that he lashes out on. It will get better, but please understand there's things in the background going on that is causing him not to be moving forward in the positive way you would like him to. Okay, he needs to work through that. it's his journey and he needs to do it on his own time. But just keep reminding him to move forward and that he is loved. He's loved and he's supported. I think that's going to help make that difference. Okay, hon? I wish you all the best with that, and for your son as well. The next one's from Hannah. I think we're up to about 18, 19 questions at the moment, and mind you, there's about close to 100, I think, last time I looked. And I'm also doing them in order as they come through. I'm not skipping to one or the other. There are some there that really are questions that I feel are quite serious, but I did promise I'll do it in order, so I'll get through as many as I possibly can. And I'll try not to make the videos too long. I know we're up to half an hour already, but I'll do my best, and I'm trying not to spend too long on each one unless Spirit guides me to that, because the quicker I can give you the answers, the better. Okay, Hannah, will my daughter be born early like her brothers were? If so, how early? Both boys were born a month early. Due date is the 5th of August for your daughter. Congratulations, that's not too far away. I do feel she will come a little bit early, but I'm only feeling like it's a week or two. I'm definitely getting a longer pregnancy this time. She's more comfortable than what the boys are, as the reference that Spirit are giving me. On that note, I also feel the boys keep you on your toes more so than your daughter will. I want to say she's more of a calmer energy. I do feel that you're concerned about the length of labour. I feel like there's a 4 around it, so whether I've got 4 hours of labour, I'm not too sure around that, but I just need to acknowledge the 4. Okay, with that, I do feel, like I said, you're probably around the 38-week mark when you have your child. I am getting that 2 weeks earlier, but then I think these days, don't they work it out that full term is 38 weeks? I'm not sure. My baby's nearly 12, so things have certainly changed. Things are going to be good. Bub's going to be healthy and happy. So all the best, and enjoy your little bundle of joy. It won't be too long and she'll be here. Okay. Natalie is our next question. Natalie, will I get a job soon? I lost my job about 3 weeks ago and it wasn't fair the way it happened. Okay, Natalie. Wow, I feel like you've gone through a whirlwind, and I feel that it's time you actually stopped and you breathed and stood still for a moment to let everything catch up. I just sort of feel like you've been going around in circles and you've been in shock with that. I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. In life, we have many lessons that we need to learn, and with this situation, I feel like there's a lesson that has come out of that. Take the time to assess what has happened, why it has happened, and release it to the universe. Don't hold on to it. It's good to take that time to step back and go, this is what's happened to me, and acknowledge it, but don't become the victim of that energy. Okay, the sooner you can accept that and let go, the sooner you're going to be able to move forward. I want to say you need to look outside of the immediate area to where you are, because I feel that a new job will come with travel. I feel like I want to go backwards and forwards with your energy around work. I also feel that there's something going on around your throat. We have chakras, and I feel that your throat chakra is a little bit blocked. Sorry, I got my little reminder message on my wrist to use magnesium oil before I go to bed tonight. But I do get the reference to you need to speak out more so, okay? Tanya will be very proud of me that I haven't washed it off completely yet. Okay. Yeah, it's the reference to you need to speak out. That throat energy is a little bit blocked. When we hold on to things and we don't speak our mind, it starts to manifest and it becomes the physical. So you'll get the tickle in the throat, the sore throat, and things that you can't seem to move like you normally would. So maybe do some work on that. Look at what it is going on around you at the moment. If you do need to speak out, put it out there, release it, and let go of it. Okay, but positive thinking, the job will come. And I do feel that the change that comes with the new job is going to be more beneficial than what the old job was. So know that it's happened for a reason, and obviously you were in need of that change. Okay, hun, so I wish you all the best, Natalie, with that. And yeah, okay. Megan, just wondering if Bob or Colleen have a message for me. Okay, as soon as I said Bob's name, I felt like I was getting pain around this area. So whether he's passed of a stroke or there was something with his head, I feel like there's a lot of tension across my forehead at the moment. So I feel like it's more around him. I do feel that Bob and Colleen were very dear to you, and I do feel that they're in spirit together. I want to say give yourself the time. I'm not sure why Spirit's showing me that, but I just feel that I need to heal. And whether you're not allowing yourself to do that healing, and I do feel that you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself at times, you need to just go with the flow. I get there's a lot of pride and there's a lot of love and there's a lot of support around you, and please don't doubt their love, because even though they're not physically here with you, their love never dies. Okay, I do feel like one was taken a little bit sudden, so whether the passing was sooner than expected, I do feel there was health issues there somewhere as well. Okay, trust within yourself is the reference that I'm getting. Okay, because you've got the strength to stand strong in your own energy. Okay, but I do get red roses. My sign for with red roses is normally a anniversary or a birth date coming up. It can also mean love as well. Okay, I do feel that I'm probably more around the celebration side of stuff with that, so I need to acknowledge that from spirit to you. Okay, so please accept birthday wishes, the anniversary celebrations that are coming up, whether it's just been or I'm actually feeling like it's very much in the near future, so maybe July, August sort of feeling with that. Okay. I'm not sure what the car is. They're giving me a car. They're not giving me a clear picture to what the car is, though. I just need to acknowledge the car, so I hope that makes some sense with you. Okay. The next one. Okay. I'm not going to say a name with this one. I've been asked to keep the name out of it. So I get, will my dad be okay? I get the reference. The rest of the question is that they're concerned for their dad. Okay. Yes, I do feel that dad's going to be okay. I do feel that there's a few issues medically going on there. I do want to bring your attention to treatment. So whether dad has sourced medical treatment or dad needs to consult with a doctor, I feel like I need to push that. So I get the reference to dad's got a lot of good support around him, but he is very frustrated within himself, and he's good at pushing others away. Be patient with him. Let him know that you're there no matter what. And maybe it might be worth you even speaking to somebody else in the way of support on how you can help them. You've got your online services, your phone line, Blue. Sorry, my brain's gone numb. It's those ones with support for depression and all that sort of thing. So know that dad's going to be okay, but he's just going to need the time to work through this, but he will need the support that comes with it. Might be worth going to a doctor with him, but I feel that it's not something that you want to let go on its own too long. Okay, it may be good for you to talk to somebody as well in ways of helping dad. I know there are those call lines to help with that, but you can certainly Google them. Okay, so all the best with that. I do send my healing and send healing and my love out to you and Dad, and hopefully things will be back on track very soon. Okay, with that, I want to look at the underlying problem. So maybe look at what has triggered the situation that he's in now. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, and thank you. All the best with that. The next one also is being asked to keep the name out, but you will know by your question. Will my son see sense, realise what he has done and how much he has hurt me? Okay, honey, I feel your heart's breaking around that situation, and as a mother, I can totally understand how our hearts do that. Okay, I do get the reference to as time goes on, he will have a better understanding, but I do feel that there's things going on that has got him to where he is. Okay, those things need to be dealt with. I do feel there's a lot of guilt that your son carries. What it's for, I'm not being shown, but I do feel that he takes a lot of that stuff on board. He's out of whack. I just feel like my energy connecting with him is just so out of whack that he's starting not to realize the right from the wrong or what he is doing. Okay, I kind of get the feeling he can't see the bigger picture at the moment and he's stuck in the moment. So be patient with him. I know he's hurt you. He needs your support, but protect your energy because you don't want to take on his energy. Okay, it's very important to protect your energy. I always say to people, see yourself in a big cylinder or a big bubble, something that is complete, that connects above your head and goes below your feet, and that will help. You can push the walls out, give yourself a bit of space. That will help to keep others' energy from drawing on yours, otherwise you're left feeling flat all the time. Doing this work, I use a cylinder, a Perspex cylinder, and I make the walls really thick. So if you don't feel it's working for you, imagine the walls thicker on it. Okay? All the best with that. All right? And I might leave it at that at the moment. We're already out to nearly 45 minutes on this video. I will do another one very shortly. Thank you. Thanks for all the beautiful messages and all those that have left really sweet messages thanking me for the opportunity to ask questions. It's my pleasure and I enjoy connecting with all of you. Okay, bye for now.